Woo! Hi, everybody. What am I holding in my hand today? It's Ocean's Pit, number one. It is Wednesday. It is February 8th. It's here. The new Ocean's Pit CD is in the house. The best of. It's called I Heard I Had a Great Time. And boy, oh boy, Daryl Armistad, the professor, did a great job. We're going to get in a little bit more details about the CD. The release party is next Saturday, the 18th of February at Ronald Estes Club Arcana Speaking on a Saturday night. It's going to be fun. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, everybody. It's beautiful Wednesday. The sun is shining. Everybody's getting ready. It's a good week. We're excited. It's just 3-4 days till our daughter Nina gets married on Saturday the 11th. Woo! As the nature boy Ric Flair would say, 4 more days. Woo! Nature boy. Hey, folks, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about today, folks, but we have to start the show the right way by thanking our new sponsor and the number one sponsor of the Ocean's Pit Show, Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon, lunchtime fun, a little show about big things, Ocean's Pit. Ocean's Pit is brought to you by our good friends and sponsors from the Norwich Hardware and the Displays Ace Hardware. That's right. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. We're talking about Ace Hardware. We're talking about buy local. We're talking about shopping local with 4 great locations, folks. Norwich, Displays, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Now, folks, they got some great deals there, folks. Our good buddies at Ace, Raffaello and Jackie do an incredible job, and it's going to be fantastic. Now, in the Norwich area, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. In the Des Plaines area, 1175 Lee Street. February 23rd, we'll be doing another live remote at the Norwich Ace Hardware, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. Me and my wife, Laura Ocean, will be there, and Ralphie and Jackie got some great deals for that particular day. But don't forget, Ace Hardware has great deals every day. So remember, Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Doing it right, man. Buy local and shop local. Let's not forget our good friends from Ace. Now, I'm excited. Today I'm in the office. I'm not in my new office. This is my wife's office today. And our new office is getting almost done. A couple of fine more. They painted. My son Tony painted the walls and everything, and now we got some new backdrops and everything. And we're gonna have like 2 different walls that we can switch off every day. So we'll have the one wall and the other wall. So we'll have a lot of fun and different stuff happening in the office here at Ocean's Pit. Today is Wednesday, the 8th of February, and let's get down to some important dates. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the new CD is called Heard I Had a Good Time. Now, to the younger generation, a CD is what? What is that? I don't get it. But to the older generation and my generation group, CDs are very great. People still like to hold a CD in their hand. People still like to open up the CD, see the name of the songs, who wrote them, all the liner notes. That's why they love the CD. They want to be able to pick it up, put it in their player. They want to be able to switch around. They don't want to. That's the great thing about a book, an album, or a CD. I mean, you still want to hold that book in your hand. You still want to put that album on a 33 and just listen to that crackle of the needle when it first hits that first song. Best sounding stuff is coming out. Always came out of vinyl, and now it's really coming back. But the new CD, Heard I Had a Good Time, and Heard I Had a Great Time, produced by Daryl Armistad, the professor. And the reason why, folks, it came out with the new CD is because, look, I've got 10 in the Tony Ocean. Go to TonyOceanMusic.com and go to hit shop, and the CDs are up there. And instead of, it's great if everybody buys all one of each or whatever it is. That's great. But since I celebrated my 30th anniversary in May, 30 years, what we decided to do, let's say hello to people. Kathy, how you doing? Jill, yes, we'll give you all information on that. Can't wait to get to the new CD. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Jill, everybody. Michael Sansone from Arizona. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. And this is great. Daniel, my God, Daniel Zonik. We got some good stuff to talk about, me and Daniel, coming up. Also, Tony Toto, what's up, my brother, from the Main Event Band album release? Yeah, so we're excited about this one. So what I decided to do, folks, since we have the 10 CDs out there, right? And the party is Saturday, the 18th, February 18th at Ronald Estes Club Arcada Speakeasy upstairs, a Saturday night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And what I did was me and the Professor Daryl Armenstadt, the producer of the CD, and my wife Laura, we sat down and we went through, listened to hundreds of hours of songs from the last 10 CDs of what we thought we'd be able to put on this particular one. Now, this particular CD, folks, has got 15 regular songs and 3 bonus tracks. So that's a total of 18 songs on this CD for the low price of $10. And what's going to happen is, so we went through them, and then we did come out with a 25-year anniversary one that Tony Shark LaBarbera put out, my old manager, rest in peace, Tony, on Silverfin Records. And we put some tracks on that as well. Carol, good afternoon. Tony Bisek, good afternoon. Dennis, howdy. And what we decided to do, so we sat down, here's some of the songs that we picked that's going to be on the new Oceans Pitch. Now, my wife designed all the artwork. She made the cover, she made the posters, she made it the inside, she made the cover of the CD, which will be right up there. There it is. I love the colors of the blue and the pink and everything she did. Did a great job at that. And Daryl Armenstadt, the professor, put it together. Now, here it is. We're going to start from the 15th and go our way up. Now, we have one of our CDs we released in 2000 called Live, Tony Ocean Live at the Park West, which we did for the Jerry Lewis Telethon. We raised over $50,000 for Jerry's kids along with Jilly's organization. So the last song on the regular track of the 15 will be Leave Your Head On by Joe Cocker, but it'll be my version, of course, live with a 20-piece band from the Park West 2000. That's going to end the CD, the regular songs with Leave Your Head On, which is a big request when I'd always do the show as well. Number 14 is Que Sera, the Italian song that I put on my second CD. Of course, Ocean's 11, and it was my father's favorite Italian song, and I always dedicate that to my dad up in heaven. It's Ronald Onesti's favorite, and Ronald Onesti actually produced Ocean's 11, my second CD. So that's why we put that on there. Number 13 is Love Me With All Your Heart from my Pardon My Past CD, but it's also on my very first CD, of course, called Sleepborn Baby that came out in 96. So that's number 13. Number 12, of course, is Have I Told You Lately by Rod Stewart, produced by Miles Green on my No Brown Shoes After 4 O'Clock CD, which is number 12. Number 11 is off my Me and Mrs. Jones CD called Me and Mrs. Jones, produced by Phil Vaughn. On Nation Records, the same label that the Buckinghams are on. So that's number 11. Number 10 is Let Me Try Again from Sleepborn, written by Paul Anka for Frank Sinatra. Just in Time is another song from my very first CD. Now, these are songs that mostly got requested in the first 10 CDs. So Just in Time is number 8. My first, my last, my everything has never been on any recording except my Park West Live one in 2000. So here it is again from the Park West Live CD. My first, my last, my everything, one of my ooh-cha, as the crowd would say. It's going to be great, and it's done with the 20-piece band at the Park West, which we did it in 2000. Somebody, one of my favorite songs from the Ocean's 11 CD is number 7. Clementine is a fan favorite from my Sleepborn Baby CD, of course, originally done by Bobby Darin. All the Way, a Frank Sinatra song, number 5. It's Not Unusual by the Atomic Tom Jones. That's number 4 on the track. Love Me Tonight, another Tom Jones song. More by, of course, Bobby Darin did it. From Mondo Cane, the movie, of course, and Miles Green produced that one. But to kick off the CD, the regular 1 to 15 songs, is Come Out Tonight, which was the only original song that in the Tony Ocean catalog. It was written and arranged. It was arranged by John Plasucci and Bob Davis, but it was written by Stan Wozniak, the owner of Jilly's. We all know Stan. So he came up. Now, when this song first came out, it was like a rock song. And we gave it to John Plasucci, my arranger that time with Bob Davis, and they made it into a love pop song, something that Rod Stewart would record. We did it for the Park West, and it was on the loop. It was on the major radio stations, and it did very well for us. So Come Out Tonight. But the clinking for this one is it's the live version from the Park West CD with a 20-piece band. So kicking off the CD is Come Out Tonight. Now, we got 3 bonus tracks, folks, and we're not going to let you know what the 3 bonus tracks are. but we will let you know closer to next week, the 3 bonus tracks. One is a song that we just started doing from the 70s, and 17 and 18 are 2 special duets with 2 of my favorite ladies. So it's going to be great. Heard, I had a good time. The new CD comes out on the 18th of February. It's going to be on the Tony Ocean Facebook on the website. It's also going to be on Spotify and iTunes and any Tony Ocean show. But we'll be selling them that night, $10 a piece for the new CD. So I hope you guys can make the actual CD release party. Now, let me tell you who the guests are going to be. Besides Tony Toto and Danny Ramundi, the main event band, Rhino Ryan returns on Saturday, the 18th, to run the sound and everything. I'm excited. A lot of people are excited to see Rhino again. Here's our guest singers, the lovely, talented Regina Karma, Barb Bailey, Jeff Dubray, Mike Restivo from Mojo's Jukebox. How about Ronnie B. Elvis? And of course, Angelo Coromato from Naples, Italy, 44 million views when he sings in Italy. And all those people will be presented. And the first set of the show is going to be the songs off the CD. The second set of the show, also Lisa P. will be joining us. And it's going to be great with more great other people that we'll be announcing. That is Saturday, the 18th of that's right. Mio Chica. Oh, thank you, Felicia. I love it when you guys speak Italian and write Italian. General, how you doing? Sir Dennis from Lake Geneva, how you doing? Can you make videos about the soldieristic speech last night? I will make some comments about that. I know, Dennis, you love that. We'll sing. We'll sing it. Wait, will you sing then if I buy one? Of course I'll sign. Oh, I sign it, buddy. For you, anything, pal. Anything, my friend. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Let's not forget our good buddies from Armando's supermarkets up in beautiful Elgin, Illinois. Danny Mazzi, Buy Local and Shop Local. How about Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair? For all your collision auto repair needs, don't forget crashchampions.com. All right. So, let's go down the road. You know, Saturday, the 11th, our daughter Nina gets married, and Eric are walking down the aisle. And you know, the house is up and for grabs here. Everybody's trying to get ready. Everybody trying to do this. You know, my wife's going nuts getting everything ready. We're trying to get their speeches because we have to come up with a speech. And, you know, it's coming up. There's the first time. There's got to be the most, the biggest highlight of my life, folks. I met celebrities. I've traveled the world. I've met so many great people. But the highlight of my life is having my daughter Nina asking me to walk her down the aisle. And it's a big thing for me. I'm the stepdad. And I am just so... I don't know, man. I know I'm going to lose it. You know, I'm a mush. So I know I'm going to lose it that day. It's going to be crazy. But we're so excited. Coming up with writing the speech, and I've got the speech. I've got some of it down. I also took some stuff from the song that we're going to do, the first daddy-daughter dance, which is kind of cool. And I would listen to it. It's just crazy. And then there was a letter that Nina wrote me about 4 years ago, actually, for Christmas. She wrote me a letter. So it's just going to be a great day. And I'm just so excited. So it's going to be good. All right, so I want to thank my good buddy Dave Antonelli. I got to see him yesterday. We hung out over there, of course, at Cousins, having a little cocktail, which is sometimes we all need. All right, let's get to some stories, folks. Again, I mentioned this quote, and I like to mention this quote every day. Don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. And that was a great quote by the great Francis Albert Sinatra. Don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. We all got them, folks. We all got scars, some bigger than others, longer than others, shorter than others, but that's what it is. Here's someone asked me, and I can't even come up with an answer here, folks. I can't even come up with an answer here. If you had a song that you had to play at your funeral, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, what song would it be? Dennis, Robert, General, Buddy, if you had a song, Ronnie B., Tony Bisek, Kathy Eppolito, Jill, I'm asking these people that are watching right now, if they had to play a song at your funeral, what would the song be? And I've tried all morning to come up with a song that I can let you guys know what it'd be. I have no idea. if I had to pick a song, I have no idea that would be able to be played. There it is, the lovely, talented Regina Karma. Oh, I love her. She's my little sister, man. She's got a voice of soul, and she's just unbelievable. She's going to be there on the 18th at the record release party. She's also part of this CD, and we will give you more details because I didn't mention anybody what the 3 bonus tracks are on the CD, but the lovely Regina Karma will be there. So I don't know. That is Kathy? That was an incredible honor to get asked. Perfect. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got some songs. So the question is, what song would you want to be played at your funeral? Karen Dean says Amazing Grace, standard, very classy, very cool. Lillian says Happy Hump Day. Oh, that's different. Okay. Let's see. Kathy says This Is My Life by Shirley Bassey. Oh, that's a great song. Oh, again, the general likes Amazing Grace. On the Road Again, Buddy, a classic Willie Nelson. Woo. Warm Jack Daniels is good. Ronnie B. Elvis picked My Way, of course, Sinatra's version, or maybe Ronnie B., of course, was also going to be there on the 18th doing some Elvi for us. He probably would like the Elvis version. Sure. I Remember You. Oh, that's a great one. Herbie Gates by Sarah McLaughlin. I Remember You. That's a great song. Can't Go For That, Dennis, by Hall & Oates. There you go. Celebration. Wow. All right. That's a good one. A lot of people might think of a sad song, but some people might think of a happy song. Beneath My Wings. Oh, Carol. I lose it on that one. The event. That's a tough one, right, Tony? That is a tough one. So you guys said, I Remember You. You got some good stuff, good songs. So, yeah, I'll have to come up with something. I'll let you know as the week goes on. I want to say kudos to my buddy Ron Onesti. They did a great job this morning on 32 Channel Fox. Channel 32 Fox News. He was on the morning news between 7:30 and 8:30 promoting the first ever Mongo Bash. That's going to be happening at the Displays Theater. Ron Onesti did an incredible job on the news this morning. Kudos to our good pal Ron Onesti doing his stuff. I'll Be Seeing You, Yvette. That's a great song. Best of Both Worlds by Sam Van Hagar. Van Hagar. I didn't like Van Halen, but I loved Van Hagar. My brother just said this to me the other day. My brother wants In My Life by the Beatles and played his funeral. Jill, that's an incredible song, In My Life by the Beatles. One of my favorite John Lennon songs. Hi, Kathy. It is a beautiful day. Me too. Been to several wakes. Yeah, wind beneath my wings. That's a tough one, man. All right, folks. Speaking of animals, a couple things. Next Tuesday, I'm going to start training for a volunteering at the Almost Home Foundation for Dogs and Cats. It's on Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. Kelly Kane. I'll be volunteering every Tuesday, but next Tuesday on Valentine's Day, that morning at 9:30, I start my training for Almost Home Foundation. Now, the Almost Home Foundation, folks, for dogs, it's all volunteers. They need supplies, they need cash, they need volunteers. If you're interested, go to almosthomefoundation.org or Almost Home Foundation Facebook page. Tell Kelly Kane Ocean's Pit sent you. Now, and another thing I'm proud to be doing with my good buddy Dan Nozak, folks, it's going to be a special day. It's Wednesday, April 12th. I want you all to write down this date. Wednesday, April 12th. Okay? If you're in the Lamont area, we're going to be at the Tap House Grill. The Tap House Grill, folks. It's going to be great. It's for the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue Party. It's going to be great. I'm donating my time. Tony Toto will be there. It's going to be fun. And all the money, it's a $10 cover. And the 10, every cent of that money goes to our good buddies from the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. It's very, very important. Mark the date down, April 12th, Wednesday, at the beautiful Tap House Grill in Lamont. And they're going to have silent auction stuff as well. Danny's putting us all together with the crew there. I'm proud to be part of it. Anything to do with animals, I am part of. So, thank you, Danny, for that. Check it out. Again, $10 cover. Yours truly will be performing. It's going to be from 7:30 to 9:30. Not too late, folks. Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont. Wednesday, April 12th for the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. $10. It all goes to the dogs, baby. So I'm excited about that. All right. Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, we got to talk about some other sponsors while we're here, folks. Let's talk to our good buddies, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. My wife's company, if you use credit cards and you want to hide those, save money on those extra charges, go to my wife's page, lauraoceansolutions.com. And I promise you, if you use Laura Ocean Solutions, you'll never have to shop again. Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. Let's not forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars. Hand-rolled cigars. Javier will send them right to your home from Tarpon Springs, Florida, 727-366-7536. Let's not forget our buddies from Portillo's. Our son Joe is a marketing manager for Portillo's, folks. If you have a non-profit organization looking to make some cash for your occasion, call our son Joe at 224-636-3646. It's the bottom of the screen, folks, or go right to jfank at portillos.com. That's JFANK, and Joey will take care of you. Say you heard it on Ocean's Pit. Let's not forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. I'm going there today to get a haircut, get it all cleaned up for the wedding. Carmela and Anthony, they're in Rosemont, 773-999-7888. Now, 5 different ways to watch the show. Ocean's Pit on the actual Ocean's Pit Facebook page, brand new, or the Tony Ocean Show page, the Mo Carrara page. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. So please share the page. Let everybody know about Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. All right. What else do we got? When a girl, this is good. This is good. When a girl when a girl tries to get a job at Hooters, do they give her a bra and ask them to fill it out? Oh, always. I will say it again, just in case you guys didn't hear the joke. It's a funny joke. It's a cute joke. When a girl tries to get a job at Hooters, do they give her a bra and ask her to fill it out? Now, remember, I haven't been to Hooters in years, but I think when Hooters first started, there was a certain amount of element that they needed for the woman to apply. They had to have this and the breast and body, whatever. I don't know if I think that's changed. I don't know. I've not been there, but that is a funny joke. Everybody listening, share. Thank you, Dennis. Higher by Creed. Oh, that's a good song, too. Me too. Been several weeks. Oh, you got it. So, funny joke there for all you Hooter friends. Now here's the question, folks. If I broke into your home and I stole what's on top of your refrigerator, what would I get? Here's the question of the day. If I was to break into your house, or if someone was to break into your house, let's put it that way. Wouldn't be me. But if somebody broke into your house and they stole what's on top of the refrigerator, what would they steal? What would they get if they stole the top of the refrigerator? Right now on the top of our refrigerator is a lantern. That's it. On the top of our refrigerator. What do you guys have? Pictures? Carol says pictures. Kathy says nothing. That started in Louisiana, Kentucky. Oh, Terry, I love you too, honey, my dear. I hope you're well, my friend. Herbie Dust. Very good. Nothing. My refrigerator is built in. Ooh. Rubbermaid storage containers, Dennis says. Fish food. Oh, boy. So whoever's going to steal is going to have a nice, good stuff there if they break in and steal the stuff on top of your refrigerator. Boy, you guys are good, I can tell you. A question that was asked, Luann says nothing. Okay. Could you stay in your home for a month without coming out for 6 months? You can't leave the house for 6 months for nothing. Can you stay in the house for $1 million? It's still the same at Hooters. Thank you, Yvette. I didn't know. I've not been to Hooter in years. Terry, we miss you too, my dear friend. Last time I seen Terry was, of course, Johnny Coco, Johnny Wake. Another sad day, another great guy gone. No, we'd go stir crazy. The problem is, it's 6 months. You can't leave the house for nothing. You get $1 million when you get out. Now, didn't we do that for COVID-19? Kathy says she can stay in the house. It's 1 month. No, this is 6 months, folks. I'm sorry. This is 6 months in your home. You cannot leave the house for nothing. If you can make it to the 6 months, you get $1 million. Who's in? Yes, Yvette. He passed away, Johnny. He did pass away. Oh, Yvette, yeah. Nope, I need to walk. Okay. You can't walk. You can't leave the house, folks. You can't go to the, you can't. I could not work. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Not everybody's in this category. Mariette says she's in. Marietta said she's in. People go, I would probably go curse. Excuse me. You can't even go into the backyard. You cannot leave your home for 6 months. Would you get that $1 million? Very hard thing. You can't get in your car. You can't go for coffee. You can't go for this. Can't go to the library. Can't go anywhere. At least during COVID, you could put a mask on and go supermarket, whatever it was. But you can't go anywhere for $1 million. Now, Joanne says yes. Joanne Lulo, I hope you had an incredible birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday. Kathy says no. Buddy says yes. I'm sorry. I think it would be very difficult to stay in the house for 6 months. Now, granted, you can order food online and they can deliver it to you. That's fine. No, I'd rather live my life more important than money. Good point. Erica, yes, easy, but I need to play your CDs. Oh, what a sweetheart. $1 billion for 6 months? Absolutely. $1 million. Oh, speaking of Danny Mazzi, we just mentioned you, Danny. Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Buy local, shop local. Hope Danny and Robin are doing well over there in Florida. Can you pick the months? No, Lori, that's not the, well, no, that would be too easy. If I say January, February, it's too cold, right? No. The question was, can you stay in your house? You can't leave for 6 months and make $1 million when you get out. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, folks. 6 months? I don't know. I'd have to give it a tough decision there. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things, folks. Let me ask you something. When you guys were kids, and I don't know if that makes a difference anymore, but when we were kids, when you rolled your eyes after somebody said something, in your family, was that called being disrespectful? You're at the table. Dad says something, Ma says something, Grandma says something, the cousin says something, Aunt Myrtle and Bill and Aunt Gertrude said something. I don't know. You're at your Sunday dinners. You're at the house. And when you grew up, is that considered lack of respect or when you roll your eyes? Yes. In the Italian community, it would be damn right. You'd get a slap. My hand would get slapped or my face would get slapped or the wooden spoon would hit me in the back of the head because my mom knew how to work all those instruments. Yes, Terry says yes. Buddy says yes. Joe Biden stays in his basement. There you go, Dennis. He has no clue. Yes, so I'm getting most of the people that responded are Italian, I noticed, about rolling the eyes at the table. I told my father when I roll my eyes after being disciplined is when I start listening the most. Patrick Haig says it right. I just found out something. Me and Patrick have something in common, building models and collecting models. Patrick, very cool. I seen some that you sent me on the Facebook page. One comment that you sent me, some picture of a couple of your collection. That's cool, buddy. Me too. I love getting my Aurora models or other ones and painting them all. I didn't buy any of them. I bought maybe 2 or 3, but most of them is all made together. And so I'm going to try to get a show together with Dean Milano, who makes models, and the great Rick Lindy, and have them just talk about models. Maybe we get Patrick Haig on too and do a show just on making models. Absolutely, if he was Irish. Peggy Flynn from Wisconsin, how you doing? Worst thing, I always got in trouble for laughing in church. Yeah, laughing in church, rolling your eyes. It's all the same thing, folks. All right, we got some big dates coming up. March 1st, I'm back in the city of Chicago. The main event band, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, and the Professor Daryl Amistad will be at Carnival, the Alley Speakeasy. That's right, in the city of Chicago, March 1st, 6:30 show. I'm a little scared. I'm happy to get back out in the city because I haven't seen a lot of my friends and friends out there, which would be kind of cool. But it'll be nice. Don't forget our St. Jude's benefit, April 23rd at the Des Plaines Theater. Nick Sahajas and Phyllis Sahajas complete with a little country and rock and roll. Sunday, the 23rd, oshows.com. All the money, of course, goes to St. Jude's. 4 tickets. Ocean's Rat Pack, with featuring also our good buddy Jack D'Amico, Bill Saratella, Elliot Winbush, and yours truly, and the Main Event Band. That's going to be on the 30th of April at the Des Plaines Theater. A tribute to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. for the first time ever. It's going to be fun, folks. We're excited about that. oshows.com. Get this lineup. Piano Man, Nick Sahajas, Dream Police, my band with Nick as well, and Tommy Burke, Cheap Trick, then Mojo's Jukebox, all 3 of us, all on one stage on the same night. Sunday, March 19th, we'll be at the Des Plaines Theater. There's Piano Man, Nick Sahajas, the Dream Police, Cheap Trick, of course, and Mojo's Jukebox, all on the same stage, Sunday, March 19th. Oshows.com. Tickets go on sale today. Terry says bad news. We don't need any. Hope we don't have any more bad news. I would be an alcoholic, Yvette. Yes, we'd be right. And March 10th and 11th, Ocean's Rat Pack is traveling to Nebraska, and the 13th of April will be, of course, at Minnesota Hunt and Polo Club. Next Tuesday, I start training at the Almost Home Foundation. 1 day a week, I'll be training and volunteering at the shelter, taking care of the dogs. I am so excited. So excited. All right, Ocean's Pit. We got a bunch of birthdays, so let's get to it. Gary Coleman, what you talking about, Willis? Celebrates a birthday. Of course, Gary passed away. John Williams, the great conductor, composer from all Star Wars and so many great movies, celebrated a birthday at the age of 90 years old. Big Show from the WWF, WWE, turns 50 years old. The Big Show. Audrey Meadows, better known as Alice, on the Honeymooners, celebrates a birthday. Heavy metal singer, of course, from Motley Crue, Vince Neil, celebrates a birthday. Former Boston Red Sox and former Chicago White Sox, Carlton Fisk, turned 75 years old today. One of the very first muscle men, Buster Crabbe, celebrates. Now we're going way back for some of you people out there. Buster Crabbe. Oh, boy. That's it. The original keyboard player for Three Dog Night, Jimmy Greenspoon, celebrates a birthday. The great Natalie Cole, the daughter of Nat King Cole. James Franciscus, of course, he played one of the astronauts on the Planet of the Apes, not in the original movie with Ronnie McDowell and Charlton Heston, but he played on the TV show. He's celebrating a birthday today. The great actor James Dean, young guy, celebrates a birthday. Seth Green celebrates a birthday as well. These are birthdays that we're celebrating here on Ocean's Pit. It's a beautiful day, and I hope you guys are having a great one. Very, very important. Very cool. Talking about this thing last night. One good thing, Republican Mary Milley, it's called for the United States to ban sale of America to any farmland going to China. Kudos to that, ladies and gentlemen. Right before President Biden made a speech yesterday, they put a big fence around him. I don't know if that's normal or why not. I don't know, folks. I didn't watch it. I didn't care for it. I heard it was a joke. That's just me. I don't get much into it. I try not to listen to that stuff as much because it just irks me inside. It just irks me inside. Also at JC's, that's right. That's going to be the 16th, I think. Right? Thursday the 16th of February will be at JC's, correct. He might need it. Yeah, that's why they decided to put a fence around him when he got up and talked. Absolutely. Today, for all you heavy punk fans back in the day, the 77, late 7, mid-70s, you ever hear a band called The Clash? London's Calling, Should I Stay or Should I Go? I mean, so many great songs. It's actually International Clash Day if you're in Europe, and I love the Clash. Always said it's the Clash, the most only band that matters. Of course, the Great Clash. Our good friend Pina sent in a joke. Pina, this is pretty funny. Even my wife Laura laughed. Do you know why men are so smart when they're having sex? Because they're plugged into a genius. Ho! That's a good one, hon. Gotta love it. Yeah, you know what's going to be better when Laura says it because it's more funnier. But thank you, Pina, for sending that in. We're hearing so many stories of rock bands, older rock bands that are out there, Kiss, a couple other ones, that lip sync while they're singing. Says that Paul Stanley from the rock group Kiss does not have a voice anymore. I will bring the CDs. I promise you. After the 18th, yeah, we'll be bringing the CDs everywhere, hon. That I promise you. So you can get them at any Tony Ocean show. Absolutely. Johnny Boom Boom Faso, what's up, buddy? Great to see you on Saturday night. Great seeing you too, Johnny. God bless you. See if Toto has been hacked. There's an odd message in my inbox. I got the same thing too, Danny. I'm sure he has. Tony Toto, if you're watching, you've been hacked. On my page, it says, look who died. Accident think so. Tony Toto, check your private message. I think you've been hacked, buddy. And thank you, Danny, for pointing that out, my friend. So I don't know if Albert's watching today, but anybody that's into the rock and roll bands, when they get to a certain age, I know a lot of entertainers at the time, Rod Stewart, they lower the key because they can't hit that notes that high anymore. Paul McCartney as well. But there's been a lot of rumors that Paul Stanley, the frontman, lead singer of the band Kiss, is lip syncing to his own voice. Albert's watching. You got that too. I'm not sure. I've not seen Kiss live, so I can't tell you. I've not seen Kiss live ever. When I was a kid, I seen them. But could it be possible? Absolutely. Britney Spears, all these people. Look, Lady Gaga, all these singers out there. I'm not saying that they're all lip syncing. And I'm not saying that they're lip syncing during the 3-hour show. What I am saying is when they're moving and they're dancing and they're spinning, there's no way they're singing at the same time. Justin Timberlake, Madonna, any of those singers, if you're spinning in the air and you're moving, there's no way you can sing and keep your breath. I don't care what kind of shape you're in. So I think the vocals are a lot in a lot of groups. Nobody wants to admit it. But if Paul Stanley is lip syncing every song after people are paying $100 to see him, I'd be very, very upset with that. And that's just me. That's just me. I don't know if anybody feels the same way, but it's definitely something, folks. How about this, folks? For the south side of Chicago, could mean good news, could mean more jobs, could be more money. Developers break ground on a $100 million Regal Mile film studio on the south side of Chicago, 79th and Stony Island is the new film studio. So I think it's cool just to try to get more money for the city of Chicago on the south side. So God bless, man. It is what it is. Anything growing in a city that's positive is a good thing. Is a good thing, folks. If you love Lincoln Park Zoo, and you know how much I love the zoo, whether it's Lincoln Park or Brookfield, they used to have when you were a kid, and they used to have a thing where kids used to be climbing and stuff. And, when you were a kid, you didn't think about it. I'm sure now climbing all that stuff is getting kind of dangerous. So they kind of changed things. Now what the Lincoln Park Zoo did is turn that section where the kids used to climb and all that shit and turn it into a beautiful tree house where they can climb up and actually go up there and play and have fun. So, look, everybody's trying to do things a little bit better. How about a message from PB? PB, better yet, BP, gas, profits. Millions of dollars in profits, BP gas in 2022. No shit. Or better yet, as they say, that's suspicious. No kidding, they made all profits, the gas stations. Why not? Of course they made cash. Everybody made cash except for the little guys. The little guys are the people that didn't make cash. You're watching Ocean's Pit today. I'm in my lovely wife Laura's office where she works. So it's a little different here today. And our new studio will be coming very soon. We're working on it. They finished painting it. They put this new backdrop. It's going to look really cool. Tony, with the Cheap Trick cover band battle you did a while ago, ever be on televised? Tony, for what we did, we went out to Florida to shoot, called the Clash of Champions, Clash of the Tributes. And from what we know, people are still trying to find a television station to pick up the series. And that's why it still has not been shown. But you can go on YouTube, put it into Dream Police, and there's like 4 or 5 songs from the show that are on YouTube. I know Dream Police, I know The Flame. There's a bunch of them on there. Hey, I heard there was 3. I heard that there were 3, not 2 China balloons. I wouldn't doubt it, Pina, my dear. I would not doubt it. Not at all. What's going on in this crazy world? Wrigley Field will host college football for the 3rd time since 2010. Wrigley Field, for all you Wrigley Field fans and college football fans, Iowa Northwestern game will be played in Wrigley Field. Now this is funny. I don't want anybody to get offended, but this is funny. They said that the Greeks invented orgies. Andy from Bloomingdale, Illinois said, Tony, the Greeks invented orgies. And then the Romans added women to it. Oh, my God. Isn't that funny stuff? Amy from Bloomingdale, thank you so much. I think that's a funny joke. It's got to have a little humor in the show, folks. Don't get offended. It's funny, I thought. For all you Yellowstone fans out there, could it be coming to an end? Could Kevin Costner be leaving the show? You heard about this. Kevin Costner might be leaving at the end of May. Kevin Costner leaving Yellowstone. We don't know for sure, but there's talk. Something is going on. You know, I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of actors out there. There's a lot of musicians out there. They come out, they do a TV show, they do a concert, and they go out, they do a bunch of shows, and then that's it. People want them to tour again, or they want to add more shows, but they don't want to. They want to leave it at a high level. Now, this could be the same thing with Kevin Costner with Yellowstone. I'm not sure. But they've already had, 4 seasons, whatever. It's at the highest he can get. Maybe he doesn't want it to get bad, so he'll bail. He'll bail when everything is good. And sometimes that's a good move, if that's the case. I don't know if that's going to happen. But it takes a lot of guts, a lot of character for a guy or a woman to leave a TV series if it's doing very well, because they know they're going to throw tons of money at him. And I don't think Costner's worried about the money. I think he's worried about the product of the show. So no buts about it, Tony. Gotta love that, right? Tony Bisek always coming up with some good ones. Great drummer in the Chicagoland area, Tony Bisek, folks. Formerly of the Meteors. That's right. Great rock and roll band. All right. Our prayers go out to everybody in Turkey. Horrible, devastating earthquake shook the country of Turkey, and our prayers go out to the Turkey people out there, man. That's, when an act of God hits, no matter where you are, no matter how much money you got, no matter what power you have, ain't going to do shit. Ain't going to do shit. So it's very important. So prayers to Turkey. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots will reunite. That's right. Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots football team, of course, will sign Tom Brady to a 1-day contract so he can retire in New England Patriots as a Patriot, folks. And their cheating days are finally over. Big news. Also, people from Wisconsin that are watching, especially in the Milwaukee area, our prayers go out to the Jervings family. Peter Jerving was a Milwaukee police officer on duty, shot on the line of duty yesterday. So our prayers go out to the Jerving family and the Milwaukee Police Department. Our prayers. Another Back to Blue is down, serving on his job, went down. Our prayers. Ocean Spit is dedicated to all the first responders, the policemen, the firemen, the teachers, the nurses, the farmers, and people in the military. And, of course, people like you. That's why we do this show. We have fun. So our prayers go out to that. Another man in blue down while he was trying to protect people, folks. the safer internet day, whatever that means today. I don't know. Right Said Fred uh, was a song they did in the 80s. I'm too sexy for my too sexy. A stupid song. But anyway, Phil Spaulding, one of the original bass players, died at the age of 65 years old. The bass player from the band, Right Said Fred, passes away. I don't fear being alone, but I do fear being in a room full of people I don't trust. Whew. Man, tell me that doesn't hit you. Tell me that quote, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't hit you. You're not afraid to be alone, but you're afraid to be in a room with a bunch of people you don't trust. That's scary shit. You break people's trust. It takes time to heal that. We probably have all done it at one particular time. They'll never forget that. But all you can do is go out there and make sure that everything is even better. Make it to a better day. Great quote. According to NBC, Chicago suburbs safest. They analyzed 263 towns in the Chicagoland area. Of these towns of over 100,000 people or more in population, Naperville was voted the safest. Naperville, top ranked. Number 8 on that list was Joliet. Even though Naperville was voted the dirtiest, one of the dirtiest towns, but it's also the safest town, according to NBC. Dangerous towns to live in: St. Louis, Detroit, Milwaukee, Kansas City. Chicago was not on the not safe list of cities to live. Really? Wow. Who was doing this poll? Paddlefoot? Patrice, how you doing, my good friend Patrice, former Honey Bear for the Chicago Bears. How you doing, honey? Yes. Tesla replaces the... How about this guy's driving? We're hearing a lot of shit about electric cars lately, folks. And Tesla right now, here's a guy driving. All of a sudden, his steering wheel comes off while he's driving. They replaced the steering wheel. Thank God he was okay. And then last month, we heard about the battery blowing up, catching on fire. That cost, I don't know how many gallons of thousands of water to put this battery out when it was caught on fire with these Teslas. I'm not ready for those, folks. I don't know if you are, but I'm not. You're watching Ocean's Pick, a little show about big things, folks. Saturday, February 18th, the new CD is here. It is called I Heard I Had a Good Time. Great songs. It'll be 17 songs actually on the CD, 18 songs. 15 regular and 3 bonus tracks. I'm going to give you a little hint. One of the bonus tracks, brand new recorded, is Hooked on a Feeling. That's right. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga gaga, ooga chaka. I can't stop this feeling. That's right. It's going to be good. Blue Suede, of course, Hooked on a Feeling. We took that version. That's one of the bonus tracks, but I'm not going to give you the other 2. Besides of these 15 regular songs that we've done, it's going to be Hooked on a Feeling is one of the bonus tracks. There it is. James Paul Lynch in the house. James Paul, guitar player, he plays George in American English. That's right, turn left at Greenland. George. James was on the show. Of course, he does nothing with James. He does incredible country band they have. They do some great stuff. They're going to be part of the 23rd, April 23rd St. Jude's benefit. So we're looking for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. James Paul is going to be good. A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. So it's going to be fun. Oshows.com on the 23rd of April. Nick and Phyllis Hodges putting that together. We're excited about that. It's going to be good. That's right. James Paul Lynch, man. Love him. What a talent this guy is. And Jenny James, go check him out. And, of course, American English. Andy, their keyboard player, plays in my band called Mojo's Jukebox. We're going to be, folks, of course, at the Des Plaines Theater with the Dream Police, my other band, and Nick Hodges is Piano Man. Nick is also the guitar player and piano player in the Dream Police. So you're going to see Nick 2 times up there. You're going to see me through 2 times up there, so it's going to be good. That's March 19th. Tickets go on sale today. Des Plaines Theater. We got Mojo's Jukebox, Dream Police, and Piano Man Sunday. I'm excited about that. All right. Man, we're going to Nebraska. We're going to Minnesota. We're going to a lot of stuff that's coming out of town, and we're excited. Again, I have to say this quote. I say it maybe 2 times in an hour every day for the last maybe 3 weeks. Don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. And Frank Sinatra said that. I don't know if he wrote it or where it came from, but the quote came up with Frank's name on it. And boy, we all got scars, folks. It's going to be great. Yeah, James, I can't wait either, man. Putting us all together. We're excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed, baby. A lot of fun indeed. All right. What do we got here, folks? Sometimes when you cry, nobody sees your tears. Sometimes when you hurt, nobody sees your pain. Sometimes when you're sad, nobody sees your sorrow. But if you just fart one time, boy, does everybody see that. And that's, I see that how I try to be nice and soft, and I came back with one of these. That was actually sent in by Jill. Jill from Lyons, Illinois. Jill, you are fantastic. Funny joke, funny joke. For all you basketball fans out there, LeBron James passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the NBA all-time leading scorer in basketball. LeBron James, a Los Angeles Laker. Some people either love LeBron or you hate him, just like Michael Jordan. You either like Michael or you hate him. Now, me, I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, never was. I used to be a LeBron James fan when he was with Cleveland until he got crazy, and then I don't care for him anymore. But it's still proud to have that record because nobody's going to do that. No one's going to beat that. There you go. Bring on Carl and Barb, the Buckinghams and his beautiful wife. Oh, yeah, that would love that. I'd love to get Carl on for sure. I'll have to reach out. I'm starting to have guests back on again in March. End of February, we're going to start bringing out guests again Monday. I got a list of people, and I want to make sure to get them all on and talk about some great stuff that people are having, and I'm excited about that stuff. NASCAR. Woo, summer street race is going to happen in Grant Park, folks. They say this race, once it's done and all the money taken in, it's going to bring in $113 million for the local economy. $113 million bought into the city of Chicago. Some people say I don't care for NASCAR. Never got into that stuff. But there is a market for it. Obviously, it's very big. A lot of people love it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. But it is good stuff. So if it brings money into the city of Chicago, that's fantastic. All right, folks. It was funny. I have a good friend of ours, and of course, one of the greatest bands out of the city of Chicago, our good buddies, Seventh Heaven. Richie and the crew, they do an incredible job. Now, we're going to be going on their cruise next year. It's going to be half of Mojo's and half of Tony O. I'm going to meet with Richie next week and Dino. But Dino Menzel, a very, very clever guy, very talented guy. He works the sound. He does everything does the backstage stuff for Seventh Heaven, and he posts some great stuff. I want to do a duet with him. But he posted something that was pretty funny, and I thought I'd like to share this with you because we got a couple minutes left. Cool phrases. Some of them are real words, too. Now, you might have never used these words, or you probably heard these words from somebody, from a movie, from television. Now it can be back. Here they are. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Blimey. You betcha, sweet Bippy. Hey, vamoose. I say, old chap. Yeah, that's a good one. The beanies. You young whippersnapper. That's a good one. Blimey, boop. Holy camole. Heebie-jeebies. Yeah, Zooks. Gee, Scoob. Yeah, that's a good one. These are sayings I'm sure you heard in movies. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. right? The Chicago NASCAR winner will be the one with the least bullet holes and 4 tires still on, a converter and attached. There you go, Eric Todd. Absolutely. Some more great phrases. Gee whiz. Cut off your jib. Hold kit and canoodle. Willy-nilly. A load of codswallop. Wait, a load of codswallop. Run amok. Always run amok. Heavens to Betsy. I've heard that one many times. Shiver me timbers. Oh, yeah. Stage left, right even. That's right. Heavens to shiver me timbers. Darn tootin'. Yeah. I'll say, old chap. Mm-hmm. Aw, shucks. There used to be a bar on North Avenue in Elmhurst. Aw, shucks. And the heebie-jeebies. These are good. Dino put these out. I thought was very funny. Shut your pie hole. Spiffing. Boulder Dash instead of bullshit. Boulder Dash. Fisticuffs. Darn tootin'. Jiminy Cricket. And Gee Whittakers. Oh, I love these phrases, folks. Pretty funny of them. And James Paul Lynch still uses some of them. How cool is that? And you know what? It just, when you listen to some of this stuff, man, it just brings you back. Remember, we used to watch the old TV shows, the old movies, the old cartoons. Just like, oh, heavens to Murgatroyd, stage left, right even. You see, those were great, great TV shows. And now these cartoons and garbage that's on now. Hunky Dory, shut the front door. There you go. I love those two. One of these days, Alice, bomb, zoom, to the moon. Son of a buck. There you go. You can't say bang to the zoom anymore because now you're hitting somebody. Next thing you know, cops will be taking the house and you'll be arrested. So you can't say shit anymore. But I like that one. Shut the front door. Boyd, I like that Boyd's one. Hunky dory. Everything's hunky dory. Yeah. Always a little fun in the sun here today. Ocean Spit, a little show about big things, folks. But it's time. It's come to the end. Now, you know, we got one day tomorrow and then Friday, and then our daughter gets married on Saturday. Friday's the rehearsal dinner. Saturday get married. And Sunday is Super Bowl, folks. Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. My crew is all going for the Philadelphia Eagles. Mahone is hurt, but he is a miracle when he throws that ball. But as a message to the Eagles, go after Mahone's foot, hit it, smash it, jump on it, do what you got to do. This is the Super Bowl. This is not a regular Sunday. It's the Super Bowl. Get out of town is another one. There you go, Ricky. Anyway, folks, it has come to the end of the hour. But before we go, let's not forget a couple things. It's very important. The new CD is called I Heard I Had a Good Time, the best of 30 years of Tony Ocean. It's going to be Saturday, February 18th at the Club Arcada Speakeasy with the main event band, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Rhino Ryan. We got the great Regina Karma. We got Lisa P. We got Bart Bailey. We got Ronnie B. Elvis. We got Jeff Dubray. I think Bill Saratella's coming by. Mike Restivo from Mistaken Identity and Mojo's Jukebox. And Angelo Coramato from Naples, Italy. Look at this post, man. 40 million views when he sang Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be good, man. Get your tickets at ohshows.com. And it's good. Oh, crap. Doing a 24-hour show. There you go. Oh, crap. How about that? Dennis, a 24-hour show. Wow. We started, and oh, my God. Can it be possibly? Can it be done? I'm going to have to put my thinking. Have a guest on every hour. Oh, that might work. That just might work. Dennis, what a genius you are, brother. My buddy Dennis from Lake Geneva. Hey, guys, don't forget, we got Lake Geneva dates coming. I've got them ready. We haven't posted them yet, but we got about 6 of them. We're going to be in Lake Geneva 6 times this summer, so it's going to be very, very cool. We're excited. All right, let's get down to one of our last. We got 2 sponsors, of course, one of our last sponsors. And last but not least, of course, excuse me. Don't forget our good friends from Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's right, commercial money lending at its finest when timing is everything. Dave Antonelli does it right by buy local, shop local. He's the guy, man. Honest guy. He's a local guy, and he'll take care of you. 630-675-4730. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Dave Antonelli. Tell him Tony O sent you and Ocean's Pit. And folks, last but not least, let's not forget the big one. That's right, the main sponsor of Ocean's Pit, Ace Hardware. Ace Norwich, Ace Des Plaines, Ace Evergreen Park, and Ace Warrenville, ladies and gentlemen. Ace is the place, and it's important because they take care of you. They buy local and shop local. That's what it's about. Norwich, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. We're going to be doing a live remote there, me and my wife, Laura, on the 23rd of February. Des Plaines, 1175 Lee Street. It's going to be great. They are brand new sponsors. Remember, Ace Hardware, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And Raffaello and Jackie put something together. They got specials all the time. But February, listen to this, man. It's a go-to place, folks. A go-to place that you have to go to because it's important, folks. Small engine repair, they're the number one in Chicagoland. Handyman services, their handyman is licensed. They're insured. Rent a truck, a U-Haul. Offer screen and window repair. They have the Ace Cut program for car keys chips to replace your car keys chips when you lose them. A half of the price you'd get if you have to bring it to the dealership. And they work also with the Children's Miracle Network. We're proud partners of the Children's Miracle Network, considered running up the purchase and giving it back to those in need. Ace is the place. Our good friends, Ace Hardware, folks. That's right. Helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Thank you, Raffaello and Jackie. It's good, man. And of course, one last thing again, I have to mention, it's very important because you know me, when it comes to animals and everything like that, I always want to make sure we do it right. Don't forget, write it down on the calendar, folks. It's going to be important. April 12th, Wednesday, we'll be at the Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street. It's going to be for Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. I'll be performing there, folks, 7:30 to 9:30 with Double T, Tody Toto. It's going to be great. Wednesday, April 12th. Mark it on your calendar. $10 at the door. All the money goes to the dogs. All the money goes to the animals. It's important. Protect our dogs. Protect our animals. Protect our loved ones. All right, everybody. I hope you guys had an incredible day. Enjoy. 2 o'clock, I got a haircut appointment. So anyway, guys, remember a couple things. Buy local and shop local. Remember to support live entertainment and local establishments. Be kind to everybody out there, man. Life is too damn short. Too damn short. Jealousy sucks. It does. Help. You know, the best thing about when you get power of any kind, whether it's money or whatever, it's not what you do with the power. It's not that the power that you got, it's what you do with the power. Let me just say that. If you can help somebody, help one of your buddies, bring them up. If you can help somebody, bring them up. That's what you do. That's what you're supposed to do, folks. That's what you're supposed to do. Take care of your friends. Take care of everybody, man. It's a small world. Just be kind. To my family, to my daughter, Nina and Eric, they're getting married Saturday. I love you guys very much. To my wife, our executive producer, April, thank you. And everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. And the great words of Sir Ringo Starr, yeah. Peace and love, everybody. God bless you all. Peace and love. You guys have a good one. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, you know who's going to take us out? Nick Sahajas, the piano man.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Hey. I heard you had a good time.